Bonjour tout le monde. Hello, everybody. This is an exercise in review. You will want to have a pen and paper handy, or perhaps you want to type this on your computer. This is an exercise I'm calling Tout rassembler, which means putting it all together. And it's like a mini quiz for yourself of how you're doing at applying the words that you are learning thus far in the course. And what will happen is you'll see that I say some phrases in English. I ask you to hit pause, and then I want you to translate them on the page in French. That's the deal. And I've got hair in my face, but I think that we can get started. So here are some things that you already know how to say in French. It's not too shabby. You learned how to count to 30 in French. You know how to use the verbs to be and to have. You know how to greet people. You know some nouns and know that nouns have gender in French. You know some adjectives and the adjectives agree with the gender of nouns in French. You know how to do some of that. You know the conjugations and, but, and or. You know the negation of a verb happens with two words, ne and pas. You know some idiomatic expressions with avoir for states of being. And I also wanted us to go over what we talked about tonight in class. I'm filming this right after our Tuesday class. I guess this is October 13th. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's right. Anyway, it's approximately that. So anyway, to be right or to be wrong, these are the terms that we've learned. Avoir raison. They operate in the same way that the other expressions with avoir do. Avoir raison is to be right. Il a raison. Le prix est trop cher. He is right. The price is too high or too expensive. Avoir tort means to be wrong. Vous avez tort. Cet homme n'est pas honnête. You are wrong. That man is not honest. That's how you would use these terms. Avoir tort or avoir raison. What follows is a quiz to review what you know. At each slide with English only on it, pause and write a translation. Feel free to look at a dictionary. The point here is to practice writing what you know how to say in French and to write it as correctly as possible. So let's get started. Translate. They are not Swedish. Now hit pause. I'll give you a second. So here is how you would say that in French. Ils ne sont pas suédois. Ils ne sont pas suédois. Translate. You don't have any children. Now hit pause. Now here is how you could say it, depending on the level of formality of the or plurality of the person or persons you are talking about as you would say vous n'avez pas d'enfant or tu n'as pas d'enfant. Now translate. She is sick of hurricanes. In other words, sick and tired. Now hit pause. All right. This is what you could have said. Elle a marre des ouragans. Elle a marre des ouragans. She is sick of hurricanes. All right, now translate this. He is handsome, but he is cruel. Isn't he, though? Now hit pause. We will wait. All right. This is how you translate that. He is handsome, but he is cruel. Il est beau, mais il est cruel. Now translate, my name is Marie. Now hit pause. Write your answer. My name is Marie gets translated, je m'appelle Marie. Translate, your wife is intelligent. Now hit pause. Here is how you would translate that. Your wife is intelligent could be, depending on the formality of the conversation you're having. Ta femme est intelligente. Or, votre femme est intelligente. Translate. The firefighters are cold. Before I tell you to hit pause, remember that there is a difference in the rules that we discussed in class, where if I said the soup is cold, as I was talking to Li Fu, or the sandwiches are cold, as I was talking to Danielle, those are things that I would say one way, but if I'm talking about how people feel, I use another expression. So I'm asking you to translate, the firefighters are cold. Now hit pause. Here's how you say it. Les pompiers ont froid. That's how you say the firefighters are cold. Now translate, is he French? Now hit pause. So here is how you would translate that. Est-il français? Est-il français? Notice two things. Just as with suédois, you have a capital F for a French person or a capital S for a Swedish person. And you have a C with a cedilla underneath it, that little curly Q thing. It's called a cedilla because that's the difference between making the hard K sound with the C and an S sound. Est-il français? Translate. We have some apples, but we don't have any oranges. Now hit pause. So here's how you would say we have some apples, but we don't have any oranges. Nous avons des pommes, mais nous n'avons pas d'oranges. All right, this is the last of these and the hardest one. I have 3 black dogs and 14 blue fish. I'll repeat that. I have 3 black dogs and 14 blue fish. Now hit pause. Here's how you say that. J'ai 3 chiens noirs et 14 poissons bleus. You have a picture, I hope, of where you are and what you might need to practice a little bit. This was a way to practice. I think this will be helpful to you. You can always watch this again, try it again. And in practicing, I believe that you will ultimately master this if you don't feel that you have already mastered things. I have confidence in you. Bravo, and I will see you next time.